Aye, we see it.
Aye.
Copy.
Got it.
It gets darker in the winter.
Roger.
Lines.
Roger that. Roger.
Welcome to West Coast Wednesday here on Prospectors Radio with Kathleen Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott Swiftwater Tony, Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoy the show, and thanks again for listening.
And Shed and Rob White Gold.
Happy New Year! It's our first show of the new year.
Oh,
Yeah.
Happy. Happy.
It didn't even feel like a new year.
No.
Happy New Year.
Feels like an extension of the same one.
Hey, man, don't be cursing it. Don't be cursing it.
It warmed up.
I just kind of been like in a haze these last almost 3 years now.
Yeah.
I think I got another year left.
We got another year of that haze, Kathleen. Hopefully that's it.
2023.
Hopefully.
Doesn't it? You know what? It's what's really funny because say that in your mouth and listen to it. 2023.
Say that in your mouth.
Yeah, like I can
You
still
mean
remember.
say that in your head or say it aloud? What?
Yeah, say it in your mouth. Say it. 2023.
I know.
It's
Kind of odd.
I'm just saying. It's,
2023.
yeah. Can you imagine? Like back in the day, like, oh yeah, 2023. I'm like, no. But I'm here.
We're supposed to be flying cars by now.
Right.
That's what I thought. Remember Back in the Future, the skateboard, all that fancy stuff. Hovercraft. Yeah, it was
Nothing
not
cool like that going on.
No.
We do have video phones though.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we also got robotics and AI. Or what do you call it? Artificial intelligence, AI, whatever. So yeah,
Roger.
we can't make anything better. We can't pump our own gas, but we can make stuff that can think for itself.
Did anybody make New Year's resolutions?
Nope.
No.
Yep. Stop smoking.
Oh, Scott.
Oh yeah. Again?
Again.
I think I've only did 3 today.
Oh, good.
That's good.
Good job.
But I think you should just quit cold turkey. That's the way to do it.
He does this every year.
Eh.
Uh-huh.
This
That's the
time-
best way, is just to quit.
When you
Trust
make
me,
up,
we're quitters.
yeah.
It was hard.
When you
I know.
when you do a resolution, you're doomed to fail.
Well, like I said, this year I kind of got to, so it is what it is.
Or just get a really bad cold where you don't want to smoke, and then when you get
That
better,
helps.
just don't take it up again.
Yeah.
No, I don't believe I'll take that route, Kathleen.
Oh,
It works.
I'll just go. I don't need them. Well, you guys, that's right. When you guys were here last time, that's why I was sitting there smoking ultralights because I was trying to wean myself off cigarettes.
dang.
And trust me, that's by golden. Things are like sucking on air here.
Yeah.
I remember that I switched to those really skinny cigarettes, and then I just smoked more.
You just smoke them all. Makes no sense.
Oh gosh, Shad and I were bad smokers. We smoked a lot.
Yeah, you know, it's what screws you over is because you get in a kind of a routine. Like in the morning when you get up, you go out, smoke cigarette, you take the dog out, let him
It
run
becomes a habit.
It's a habit.
yeah. It
So
just
you have the addiction of the nicotine, and then you just have the pure
Yeah.
habit of
Yeah.
it.
no. I just think
And the
it's one of those-
habit's what's hard to break.
Oh yeah.
You have to replace it
Yeah,
like
I did
with the
even-
new activity to do on those same times, the trigger times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but did you hear me? I said no. It just comes to the conclusion. It's Rango's fault. If he didn't have to go out every morning, I wouldn't have to go out and smoke cigarettes.
Oh.
That I did miss. Like we'd bring the dogs out and smoke a
Yeah.
cigarette while they went. But
With your
I
coffee.
mean, I already gave up coffee. What 12 years?
Yeah,
15
with
years ago,
with your
something like that.
coffee, the cigarettes. The
coffee, yeah.
Oh, God, that was the hardest part.
And you
Yeah, I
always want one. Like I'm
I don't
sitting
even
here right
drink
now
coffee.
wanting
I don't
one.
even drink
yeah.
coffee.
Oh, I know, right? If
I
they,
know all you guys still drink coffee. I don't even touch coffee anymore.
if they said
Chad,
tomorrow,
did-
cigarettes wouldn't hurt us.
Hey, didn't you do the math on that, Chad? How much money you saved since you and Kathleen quit? It's like a bunch of money, wasn't it?
We
Oh,
would spend
I did it,
we'd buy
yeah.
2 packs a week between the two of us, or
Yeah, that's not even that much though. But now it's like what, $10
Yeah,
a pack or
$10
something.
Ours,
like that?
ours is 1069.
Wow.
So you're spending.
So if you do 1069, 7 days for a
That's
month,
a lot of money.
you're paying rent back when I was 21.
Yep. If they said cigarettes didn't hurt you, I'd fire them up again tomorrow. Yeah. I'd go right back to it.
I honestly would too.
He was wrong. Cigarettes are
I didn't like.
harmful.
After a while, you just don't like the smell of them.
Yeah, but boy,
Yeah.
they taste so good though.
No.
Well, they're looking at getting rid of menthol in flavored ones in Columbus.
Menthol is what I used to smoke all the time.
Getting rid of menthol cigarettes.
Menthol and all the flavored tobacco and
Well, see, the flavor one I can go with because it's like grape, strawberry, peach, all that crap. Menthol, that thing's been around since the term of time. I don't believe they're going to consider menthol as changing the
well, yeah.
And clove cigarettes too. Did they get rid of those?
Oh, the clove crap.
Now those are really heavy duty.
I like those too.
Clove?
There was a clove gum too, wasn't there?
Nah.
Probably.
It
It's good for your
that stuff was
digestion.
really heavy.
It's a good herb. It's good for your digestion.
Well, we're making listeners smoke.
Yeah. We're contributing.
It tastes like crap to me. I don't care. That's when don't they put cloves like in the top of the ham when they cook them? Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, get that crap out of the ham, man.
It makes it taste better.
If you want to taste better, just take your handful of brown sugar and go. There you go, boom, done.
No, just
Now I am an herbs and spice person, so I like the cloves.
no clove.
Always had cloves in our hand.
Herbs and
No clove.
I make a really good clove extract actually, and it's actually really good for your digestion and things like that.
Clove.
You know what I do for my digestion? I eat. It works every time.
Hey, Kathleen.
Yeah. Yeah, you got your beard oil on.
Yeah, it looks so much more.
I want to use that stuff. It smells so good.
Oh,
Use it. Now, a little bit goes a long way. So you just put like a couple drops like this, and then
Let's put it in.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it doesn't
And then-
take a lot.
Oh,
It
the
does
reason
not
why I got this.
Yeah.
awesome.
The beard portion of the show is brought to you by Kathleen.
Ageless
Yeah,
Apothecary.
Ageless Apothecary.
What? Say that again, Kathleen.
Ageless Apothecary. It's a Palo Santo and sandalwood,
It
beard
works,
oil.
guys. It works.
It does good for your skin underneath.
all natural,
All
Smells all
no
so good.
synthetic.
Pick up your bottle today.
Order now and mention
You wanna
GPS,
pick a
and
bottle
she'll send
that
you a
up.
card that says hi.
Just saying.
You guys, that bottle I gave you is gonna last a long time.
It should.
Probably last us our life, right?
It might.
Little goes a long way.
Someone said I should package them in smaller amounts, but I don't know.
Now, if you think about it, every morning when you shower, you get it. You're like, okay, little oil in the beard. Let's go. Bing. It's a morning thing,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you get to smell it though.
Yes.
Have you
smells
guys
so
been using it?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I love
Good.
it.
I usually want to go up to the bar like a Dapper Dan man because I know the
And
ladies.
actually, sandalwood and Palo Santo will help you feel. It uplifts your mood.
Most
Yeah,
of the time.
I think I need a lot of that. Yes.
Smells good. Yeah, for Dan.
Yeah, Dan man, ain't no fuck guy.
So you guys been able to get much gold? Or the raining?
Yeah,
it's been
we're screwed right now.
Wow.
Even our secondary place that we were going to go to the loose box has got the other river and the one we got running into one. So now I know it's extra flooded and we can't get across that either.
Oh wow.
Everything we need on the other side. It stinks.
Just climb down from the cliff.
Yeah, that's sounds easy, but trust me.
We need to like clean our house because when I was cleaning for the holidays, I was running into like jars of
Dirt.
black sand with gold in it, and dirt, probably pay dirt.
Gotta have dirt.
He's looking at it like, where'd this come from? Oh, we're just
You know,
They get stashed.
little bags of pay dirt, things like that we just haven't gone through. We should
It's
put it
probably
all in
about
a big
Hey Tim, it's
bucket.
right, $3,500 hanging around in pay dirt bags or something like that.
We might. Well, I know in that Alaska, we have 3 years now of Alaska black sands, ultra fine black sands with gold in it, and then it's just sitting on our table in the dining room.
You gotta fire that
I
water.
tried to do that, and Lisa moves it.
I do need to fire up that water table, and I usually do in the winter. So
Right. Start going.
yeah, do that.
There you go. Start going through it, Kathleen. See what you got.
That's what we. That's what
I
we.
think I
learned.
might need a new one though, a new water table.
Really?
I think so.
I like the royal that we got.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, the metal parts around it started to corrode or something,
Uh-huh.
and then it like leaks water out of like all the panels.
What's the brand name of yours?
We've had it for years.
Martin?
Martin
Yeah.
water table.
Probably a Martin.
I've had it for like over what 6 years or about 6 years.
The Royal Miller table that we got, it's pretty freaking awesome because that when you're done, like when you think everything's gone, like all the black sands, you got to scrub the gold. There's a little tray at the end you pick up, you scrape all your gold into it, snuffer it, put it down, put your next spoon out, man, let her go. It's cool. I like it.
It's nice and it compacts right into the tub.
Yeah.
That it comes with. So
What's it called again?
Royal Miller
Oh,
table.
I think I saw theirs.
The Royal.
I like my Martin. I'd still use it if like it didn't leak water out the side, out the back end of it.
Yeah, see, you're this. It'll go
It's just
out.
old.
It'll go out of the front
Yeah.
into the tub because they
Hey.
send it in the tub. They send it in its own recirculating
Change
tub.
the filter in it?
What's
What's
that?
that?
Have you changed the filter in it?
No.
That little spongy thing?
Yeah.
We've taken out and rinsed it out,
Yeah,
Okay.
we've done that.
Yeah, that should be all you have to
Yeah,
do.
but
I don't
it's
know about a
still
filter.
like it's where the I think the weld or something. I guess if I was a welder, I could fix it.
Well, the Royal table.
Silicone on it.
The Royal table that we have.
We tried that.
Yeah, the Royal table we have is powder coated.
Powder coated.
Yeah.
You mean the matte, like with the gold?
No, not the matte.
talking about the
Freaking
paint.
metal. Everything's powder coated.
Well, I thought
Don't
Martin's
know.
was too. I don't know what went wrong.
No, his is just aluminum,
Oh, okay.
not finished.
With paint on it, yeah.
And it's
Yeah,
like
this is-
rivets and stuff.
We
on
don't
it,
have rust.
Ah.
But it's always a good idea to have a little catch pan in the bottom, so when you never know. You're not paying attention.
Oh, I
Oh,
always,
yeah, we
I
always
always have that.
We have
Well, I
a
always
dedicated
recommend
piece of
catch pan so we don't
Tupperware.
get back to the pump. You know, I don't have to fill the bottom of the thing up and ruin my pump when I could have a little catch can underneath.
Yeah, that's what we do too.
Yeah. And then I give all that to him.
You get rollers.
I'll tell you what, besides the Martin, I'm trying to think of his name. He's out of North Carolina, real close to Todd Martin. Carolina Prospectors.
Oh,
He
Bill has? Yeah.
If I didn't have my Martin water table, I'd definitely have one of his.
Yeah.
Does he have his own now?
Yeah.
Yes, and it is bad.
Well, maybe I'll get one of those and see how it works.
You'll love it.
Freaking Jimbo used to make a good table, but I don't know whatever happened to that.
I thought
It wasn't
remember
cost
that.
effective.
Right.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna look up the Carolina Prospectors and I may get one because I need to set up a new water table in the house and the other one just leaks water all over the floor.
It's time for a new one then.
It's time for a new one.
Can't use a Martin. I would highly recommend Carolina Prospectors. I'd
Okay.
recommend.
Actually, I think Shad's looking it up right now, so we'll see.
Yeah, Bill's.
Is it powder coated, Dennis, or no?
Is it the Mad Max or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, it's out of stock.
Oh, really?
Boo-hoo.
Well, that's with the tote.
we have a tote.
You don't even need the tote.
Okay.
no.
So
Oh, just get the one without the tote.
okay. Cool.
Just get
Well,
the.
fit though, or are they all the same? Will the holes fit?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Not even,
Special
you can
tote.
drill them. I think
Okay.
it just sits up.
I mean, it's a similar like mat that the
Martin.
Martin water table has. It looks like anyway. I'm looking at the picture right now.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, it actually uses the same tote we have already.
yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Very close.
It's
Mhm.
the Home Depot tub. It's got the yellow top.
Yeah. That's all.
But the
Everybody-
top isn't covered, so you can see
You shouldn't have
you
a
can
top
see
on
everything. So that's kind of a neat design.
Yeah.
So you can see if it's clogged or how much water and all of that. So yeah, I think I'll try that out. Thank you, Dennis, for that. I didn't know. I had no idea he made this.
Oh yeah, he did good when he made that.
Now, is it longer than Martin's or shorter?
A little bit longer.
A little bit longer. Okay, I like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's longer. I'd say it's about the same size.
Is that?
Yeah.
Well, remember, I think it was just a hair.
It's going to be the same size because the holes are going to match up on the tub. The tubs from Home Depot, guys. I don't care how you cut it; they're there all day long. But like I said, the Miller and that one will fit in. But like I said, the metal that ain't powder coated.
No.
Gonna have to.
Well, there you go. There's my New Year's resolution: clean up all the miscellaneous dirt.
Yeah, man, tell us how much you find out of it. Seriously.
I should.
You'll come back. It was only 2.7 ounces. It sucked. I'm like, really?
There's quite a bit in that black sand. I know that.
And me and Lisa still got stuff in the closet that we haven't messed with at all. And she's like, "What's this from?" I'm like, "Okay, I don't know. That could have been 2 years ago." I mean, we've got stuff like there's one tub that says already gone through. I'm like, "Well, why do we still got this?" She goes, "Because I only went through it once." I'm like, "Well, that's all you have to go through it, right?" She's like, "No, it's got fine gold." I'm like, "All right, put it back in the thing." So we got it in there. But the Miller table, we used it last year.
Yeah. Make sure you label it, Scott. I've already went through that where I got buckets where I had it gold, and man, it drove me crazy because I couldn't
I
remember.
remember that.
Yeah, but it's just
And I was at when I
You
got
had
it.
buckets.
He
and
had
buckets,
buckets laying all over the property,
It
and
wasn't a little container.
there were like plants growing out of them.
But I would pull the weeds up out of it, and I'd have to shake it and get all the dirt off the roots because I didn't want the gold to go out with it.
They're
like he was-
harder than rock.
That's crazy.
And I've got actually, you laugh, but I mean, I still have some right now that has some pretty good sized weeds growing out of it.
Oh shoot!
One's almost like a tree.
We brought home chunks of like clay that sat around in buckets so long outside they turned to concrete or something.
Mm-hmm.
It dried out.
Yeah.
Speaking of drying out, you see them gold prices?
I don't know. Could you tell us about them, Shad?
Bottom, Chad.
Well, I heard they went up to 1900 at one point.
Oh, quit it now.
They briefly did. Yeah. Gold's up 96 cents at $1,855.12. Silver, it's up 2 cents, 23.82. Platinum, that one's jumped up $1.86 for $1,080.30. Iridium flat, 47.90. Ruthenium flat, 473. Now palladium's been going down. Remember, this has been over 3,000. Now it's fell another $4.31 to $1,789.36.
Where are you getting your prices from?
It's
bro?
lower than gold.
I don't go to the one live one. Sorry, Scott. We've been over this.
Well, I'm not live right now. It's closed, but I'm just.
Rhodium's flat at $12,240.
What'd you say gold was?
I clicked out of it already.
Excuse me. Sorry.
I was gonna say because I got plus 15 and got
It was 1,800 something.
$55.
55. Yep.
$55.
Yep,
$180.
$1,855.12.
And 90 cents is what mine says, but you care up a change. Right?
And
That's
what-
how the big guys get their money.
What's the Bitcoin, Chad?
Oh yeah. Well, let me refresh that one. $16,831.20.
On the 16th. Okay. Okay. It's
Is
okay.
that
Down. It's going down.
I don't know. Last year it was at 43,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff
And
this
it
week
went up.
about cryptocurrency and stuff. And
Yeah, it was 40 in the $43,000 range this time last year.
Then it went up.
So to me, that's a big hit. I don't care who you are.
Up and up.
43
Yeah, I don't
down to
get it.
16.
I don't
What
get
was
it.
gold a year ago? The same?
I think we were still around 1800, wasn't we?
Yeah, we've been around the 1800s. I mean, it's held its value.
Uh-huh.
Let me see. 1 year. I'll do 2 years so we can see. So January of 2022, it was about 1830.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's still hovering about the same thing.
Yeah.
Hey, that keeps me happy. I don't care. I'll keep it right there. I'll find
I
it.
don't know. I got a little worried though when it dipped down to 1600. Well, in the fall of last year now.
Yeah, but you got to understand, man. Some of them, the guys that actually has a lot of, money that we couldn't fathom. Those guys is what moves the market, and they move it down for a specific reason because of bang, they're going to try to ride it on the way back up and make money off of it. It's those big. We don't even have enough money to do nothing. But you could put all of us together right now, even on the gold show, like in the chat room and everything. Still not enough money to move the market like they do.
All right.
Thanks.
They're like, dump it.
Oh, I got before you get done to your segment, Kathleen, and I don't know when you do it. I've been gone from a lot of the Wednesday shows up until I finally back on day shift now.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have any good. Yay, and I'm excited. Hopefully you do some of the news because that's one thing I really enjoyed the most was Kathleen's news and stuff. And but
we did not miss your birthday dance.
Is anybody actually watching the chat room on the site, Prospector Radio site?
Yeah. I got all right.
No.
That's the one I'm in.
Yeah.
All right. Let me ask you this, Chad. Is it anyone baseball fans of baseball?
No.
I didn't know.
Are
I
you
didn't know.
asking us or on the site?
Yeah.
That's kind of why we're gold nerds because we don't play
Listening,
sports.
that's in the chat room. If
I
they're
do
baseball,
like Padres.
The pods, really?
Yeah.
I'm watching. I'm not seeing
I know we got that delay.
Yeah. Nothing yet. No
Silence.
baseball fans yet. I see.
What about YouTube chat? Anybody checking YouTube?
well, the reason why I was asking is I'd gotten a signed baseball in today, and it's a pretty big fan of mine. The rookie's name is Wander Franco. He plays for the Tampa Bay Rays.
Uh-huh.
The Franco.
But who in the God's green earth ever makes a black baseball? I didn't realize it was a Wander Franco signed on a black baseball. They only play with white baseballs. One of the regulation standard, like what they play with, signed autograph, Wander Franco. And I was like, nah, I got the wrong. This can't be right. I got the wrong baseball. And I looked and I went, well, that's Wander Franco's auto. Oh, I was so mad.
Well, it's got gold laces. What are you griping about?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's the only thing. It's got gold. It's got gold laces.
I think it's cool.
I don't like it at all.
Well,
Why?
I was gonna say, that's how
Why
his
would you
pin
do that?
showed up. He had to have it black.
Why would
Black
you do that?
baseball?
I don't know. It must be like a
Could have been
limited.
charity event. No.
Chad used to play baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, just like White Gold just said, it could have been for a charity event. That's
Right.
Like a special edition
Probably
thing.
limited edition.
Yeah, they do it.
I don't
It's
know.
something cool, man. Yeah, yeah. I
Right.
don't know.
It's different.
It's different.
It is.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're typing.
It's just.
You'd have to Google that one.
It's just not what I put in my collection, in my personal collection. You know, I like to have the. I don't know. I guess I'm just old school. I like, I just like team color items and.
I think they make them all rainbow colored now.
Oh,
I don't freaking believe so.
That's coming.
They have like the rainbow stitching on them.
Nobody's
Sadly
running.
enough, probably.
Uh-huh. I'll sign one for you, Dennis.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Not a problem. Got you covered.
I think that's what I'm going to do next time we have a get together.
Uh-huh.
I think I am. I'm going to bring a baseball.
Mm.
I'm going to have everyone sign it.
Oh, there you go. That'd be fun.
That would be
Hey,
cool.
why don't you mail that around like Ray did the flag? I don't think anything would happen. To the
I think
ball.
you have better chances of getting it back, mailing together, than getting it all together again.
That's
Everybody mail it forward.
Yeah, mail it
Yeah,
forward.
forward. That's it.
I was bummed when Ray said he couldn't get his flag back, man. I spent some money on that freaking.
All right.
Where
I'm
is
gonna
the flag?
It's gone. Nobody can find it no more.
We got to get Jaron to sign it too. So I'll get a white baseball and I'll mail it to Tim.
Okay.
And then you go to whoever
I'll
next.
mail it to Chad.
I guess we'll send it to Rich.
Right.
Well, toss the ball around.
Then Rich.
And Scott won't send it back.
Then
Yeah.
Scott better send it
Scott will
back.
be
I'll tell you
last.
what, If I
It'll
have to
be
wait-
in the mail.
Scott for a year until we see each other.
if I have to wait 6 months for it from Scott, heads are going to be rolling.
that's what it'll be. Oh, it's on my desk. All
You're
right.
gonna wait till next
Make
freaking
sure Scott
Ohio
gets it last.
gold outing,
Yeah.
which ain't
They
happening.
canceled the gold shows.
Make
Yeah.
sure Scott gets it last.
You ain't getting it this year, brother. Good luck with that.
Isn't that right? The GPAA
Oh,
canceled.
yeah.
Sure,
I thought I read something about that.
We had
Yeah,
Kevin
Kathleen, there is
on.
no gold shows this year.
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
Kevin on. He explained it all to us. Yeah.
They
Oh,
are not happening.
Yep. There are no gold shows. this
No.
So yeah, I think we're gonna do the mail route.
I think some of the chapters are still having some though.
I'm sure they will. Yeah.
oh yeah.
Nothing. GP.
Like
Hey,
Indiana.
Marvin said you might want to send it to me first.
No,
Yeah.
you last.
Then we'll forget about it and it'll never
No,
happen.
we'll send it to you last, and then like the next time we go to Arizona, we'll just pick it up.
Yeah. Right. And then mail it to Dennis.
Actually, Kathleen, that might be a good idea. I think what we'll do is we'll send it to everybody but Scott. And then
Right.
that way, next time I see him, I'll just take it with me or send it to you when you go there. That way I know I'll get it back
Yeah.
in time or before, you know.
Scott's got the worst mailing reputation.
He does.
What are you talking about? I get my stuff sent out.
Oh yeah, I got it sitting right here. It'll go out tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's still
That's
sitting
how
right
it
here.
works, man. It goes out tomorrow.
Next week, oh yeah, it made it over to the door, so it's over by the door.
If I wake up in the morning and something else is on my mind and I take it out of the house, then I forget to take the, yeah, okay, that happens.
See, when Scott puts it in a box, it's mailed. The problem is the box goes nowhere.
Right.
The box
I take
don't
it-
have any legs.
Whenever you hear this sound, that means it's at the post office.
Scott does need to play that when he goes to the post office.
Scott!
I do play that. I go, meow, meow, mew, meow, as I'm
Made it to the
driving.
post office.
Where's your voiceover? It says, Scott!
There you go. One more for you.
That is so funny because I always thought that was Kathleen. Swear to goodness.
I love that. Have to keep that one forever.
Yeah.
Kathleen, let's take a quick break and come back and hear some stories. Okay.
Sounds good.
I'm ready.
You're rock.
We need to hear some news.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, we'll be right back, everybody.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men, and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights. Rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com. If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time, tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. GoldProspectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at GoldProspectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at GoldProspectorspace.com. GoldProspectorspace.com.
It is time for Dredging Up the News with Kathleen Biffle. Mining news from around the globe, metal detecting, dredging, entertainment news, and fun facts as well. Here's Kathleen.
Okay, the first news segment for 2023, January 4th. Okay, so this guy behind me, he's a self-proclaimed mammoth tusk expert. He is a former Alaskan gold miner turned mammoth expert. His name is John Reeves. He revealed that there's a location of 500,000 tusk bones that's allegedly dumped in New York's East River. He said they were dumped decades ago, and they still may be there. He runs a podcast, and that's what this picture's from. Right. But he discovered this from a draft report from the Fairbanks Mining District in Alaska. That's where he mines or lives, I guess. It detailed the transportation of 500,000 tusks from Fairbanks, Alaska, to New York City's American Museum of Natural History in 1940. Well, Reeves said that the tusks were dumped along the East River near 65th Street in the 1940s by accident. Reeves owns thousands of acres of mining grounds in Alaska, but he got a hold of this report from a company that he bought and spoke to the writer of the report, Richard Osborne from the University of Alaska. And he said that, yeah, actually the museum ran out of storage and dumped all the bones into the river.
Wow.
So they could still be there. But altogether, the tusks, you could. I actually got this from his Instagram page, but that's why there's a big,
Gotcha.
play button, whatever. But anyway, altogether, the tusks obviously sank to the bottom, but they could be valued to around $1 billion.
Oh
man!
But it also depends on what condition they're in.
Wow.
He
claims
claims
what's bad is because they put them back in water and not in ice. So are they going to stay the same way they were?
I don't know.
They could have got covered up with all the muck and stuff that's in that river.
But you never know. That could help preserve it too. I don't know.
Think.
Like when we dredge up stuff in clay.
Wouldn't they feel stupid though? Somebody digs two of them up, goes back to the same museum and sells them for millions.
I don't know.
Yeah, you guys already had them once. Here, rebuy them.
Well, that's what this guy said. He said he put it on his podcast because he wants to start what's known as a bone rush.
No,
All right, you know what? You can do what they call Oak Island. You can do that.
Yeah, I mean,
rush.
I guess the East River though, I mean, has so much junk in it.
Yeah, right.
And what else you will find, who knows? But probably a lot of barrels with bodies.
Probably.
Yeah.
But it is a big dumping ground. Actually, New York, they've been using it for dumping ground for centuries, and that's what led to the current pollution of the body of what of this body of water. So,
Bone rush.
I don't know if it's even legal to be looking for treasures in the East River of New York. We're not condoning it, but
all right.
FYI,
Right.
huh?
Is there a law saying you can't?
I'm sure there's something because it's New York.
Yeah, it's New York.
And I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, there's probably a law because the cops are like, no.
I'm sure somebody will do it.
They'll be drumming up some 20-year-old case. I got to figure out again.
I don't even know how deep the East River is.
Okay, Kelly.
Well, they do big boats up through there and ships, right?
Yeah, probably.
Got to have a 30-foot draft, so you're thinking 40, 50 feet deep.
Yeah, just think how nasty it would be.
I know. Right?
You're not drinking out of it.
But $1 billion?
Well, yes, you're still not drinking out of it.
Yeah. I mean,
Wow.
I don't know. Who knows?
Permit to metal detect in New York City parks,
Right.
except for the big one,
Central Park.
Central Park.
Yeah.
They don't like that. But I don't know about in the Bay, but you can do a hunt for stuff on it's a little bay right there near Brooklyn. They had a radioactive
That's Texas.
waste that they found there recently, so they had to shut it down for a while.
In New York?
Yes.
Oh.
Well, do you think bodies are the only thing they're dumping in that water?
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah.
And evidently $1 billion worth of mammoth tusks.
Yeah, evidently $1 billion.
Yeah.
That's
Okay. So this next story, Nazi treasure maps are going to be available to the public. They're said to reveal possible locations of gold, diamonds, and jewels and such. The public will have access to the maps allegedly showing where the Nazis hid their looted treasure after the maps went on display at the National Archives in Holland. The maps, which may point to where the Nazis hid a trove of stolen jewelry, watches, gold, diamonds, and other valuables in the I don't know how to pronounce this. Batui?
Sure.
Batui?
Yeah, that works.
The Batui region of Gelderland. It's a province near Netherlands.
Batui.
German soldiers raided the Rotterdam Bank in Arnhem in 1944. After the building took a damaging strike in 1944, the soldiers raided the bank's vault and smuggled all the goods that were in there worth millions out in their clothes, and then later buried the haul in what they said were 4 munition boxes. And they buried him near the city of Amen. The trove would remain a secret until shortly after the war, a German soldier spilled the beans, saying he witnessed these 3 soldiers burying these boxes. The public showing in Holland will also include a range of documents, including minutes from the ministerial meetings about the internment camps and files from the Ministry of War's Intelligence Bureau. Joost Rosendahl, a historian, said that the map and its associated story gets your juices going, and the lure of Nazi gold has always been, out there. But anyway, in 2015, there was a story that Poland saw an influx of treasure hunters after news broke that 2 men may have located a legendary gold train filled with weapons and gold in a secret tunnel. I think I remember reporting on that story. And then behind me, this boat is a German cargo ship that was scuttled in the waters near Iceland during the early days of World War II. It drew attention after there was a suggestion that it could contain as much as 4 tons of gold stolen by the Nazis in the war.
Oh, okay, where'd that one go down? Where?
Iceland.
What?
Iceland.
Oh man! At least it's warm. Remember, Greenland's the one you don't want to go to.
I think they're both cold.
Iceland still gets cold in the wintertime, but yeah, there's a lot of volcanic activity in Iceland, so yeah, it's not as cold.
It's not as desolate as a Greenland.
Right? We could build a tent, and then we have a little funnel vision going off of a lava bed thing and going over to the tent, so it'd be like a sauna in there all night.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Like a little hot water.
Heck yeah, we could have it going on.
Okay.
Okay.
That's still
Right.
cool.
So this next story is kind of cool. This little doohickey.
Oh, what's that stone, man?
I saw that. This is a gemstone. I think it might be malachite. I'm not sure.
Are you sure? Or it's not Jasper? No.
No, I'm not sure what it is. I never did find out, but the story is actually about the watch.
Malachite?
So what you see here is called the Now Watch.
Pretty.
So this watch has a gemstone instead of a screen, and it comes from the Netherlands. Again, as the manufacturer describes it as the world's first aware watch. Even though it doesn't tell you the time, obviously. Right. What this does, it works kind of like, our health trackers that we all wear, like the Fitbits. But instead of having a screen that you're looking at all the time, this one will, I guess it tracks all of your bodily movements and all that good stuff. But the goal here is to remove you from any distractions that you may have. So basically, you just wear this watch. What it does, it is still a smart accessory, but it has all these sensors on it that helps track all your biometrics. It can read, your blood oxygen levels, your heart rate, sleep, and all those things that
so it's
I guess kind of like your Fitbit does. But what they do is they feed it into, I guess, an app. What this app does, it breaks everything down and tells you how to improve your life based on you and your profile. And anywho, pretty cool. But you can choose. The body is actually made out of stainless steel, and it's 37.
At first, when you did that, I thought because you see, like, if you go back to the last picture, you see that little shiny part like down on the bottom. I'm like, oh, it depends on which way you're standing when the sun shows where you are, like, because there's the shiny part. Is that
that'd be me?
Yeah, but in the dark, you'd totally be screwed.
Yeah, but it's not made for that. It's an aware watch.
That dog. Look at that dog's like, hey man, this is not.
Oh, you see the dog?
Yeah, he's like,
wait,
it's a good story.
You want to see Misha?
There she is.
She likes to watch me do the news.
How much are these fancy watches?
Well, it depends on the face that you pick. You can actually pick more than one face. So what you see is basically it's made out of stainless steel. It's water resistant up to, I don't know what this means, 5 ATM. I don't know what that is. But anyway, it's got a battery life of 10 days, which actually seems kind of short, but because it doesn't even have a screen.
More like, you know what? It's more or less, you took a gemstone and stuck on top of a Fitbit.
You're paying $500
You can pay up to $500 depending on what face you choose, because you can actually switch out the faces.
The malachite's the most expensive.
So the green
Well,
is
you know, the tiger
malachite.
eye is cheap as crap.
So, I mean, if you get, obviously if you're going to get a rose quartz, it's only going to be like $26. But if you get something more expensive, like if you get lapis, it could be up to $200. Like that's what the blue.
I mean,
stone is.
honestly, in my opinion, I think there was some guy that had a bunch of gems hanging around that couldn't sell them. He's like, I'm going to put these things in watch bands on top of a Fitbit and make them
On
fast.
top of a Fitbit.
Genius.
I'm just,
He's using the Fitbit technology of reading all of your stuff and putting it onto an app, but not having the screen.
Yeah, why even have it in the style of a watch and not just a bracelet or something?
That's what I said. You got to think about it.
I bet they even have them I bet they will have them as a bracelet, maybe, because a watch you have to have close to you for it to work. Bracelets kind of like jingle around.
I was going to say a watch band is not going to break that easy. A bracelet. Oh, I lost my bracelet. Well, yeah, because you were in the club slinging your freaking hand around.
And I like it how they made it look like an old watch, with the little winder thing.
I get that.
I like that.
So, do you got to wear a watch with that so you can tell what time it is?
Well, you got your phone for that.
Just curious.
You got a phone in your pocket. What do you need?
Everybody will ask you, what time is it? And you always have to pull out your phone. They'll be like, well, why don't you just look at your watch?
Right, exactly.
Like my Fitbit, I have it, the face, it looks like a clock, like that.
Right.
Like I make the face look like a clock.
Right, me too.
Because I like the old watches.
Yeah.
You know what's really funny is because if somebody asks me what time it is and some dude whips out a watch, I'm like, you know what? You got flamingos in your front yard, don't you?
No, I actually look at my Fitbit for the time rather than
I always
my
look
phone.
at my watch every day. Yeah.
I don't look at my phone as much anymore. I don't even have my phone on me as much anymore, which is kind of neat, I think.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. That's a good thing. But anyway.
I gotta say, what time is it? I keep going.
A couple things to tell you about the Now Watch. I guess there is a subscription required. It's unclear of what that subscription offers. As of now, everyone who pre-orders the Now Watch can get a free lifetime subscription. But no one knows how and if things will change when units start shipping out. But you can get this on a pre-sale until February. And it will start shipping out by the end of 2023.
You know what? There's got to be a special TV offer somewhere.
I don't know.
You got a code.
Well,
you got a code.
here's the thing, though.
No.
It's all in European, so.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
It's the Netherlands. Who knows? I think it looks neat. But you could like Scott said, if you're just wearing it for the looks and a bracelet.
Yeah.
But because I still need to see the time. I want to see the time.
Yeah, but you know what? If the way I'm thinking about it is if that thing actually did not a damn thing, not a Fitbit, nothing, but a jeweler was smart enough to put a stone in that looked like a watch, but you could have a different, like what you wear is what you match it with. Red, green, blue, but it's a gemstone. This guy just figured out new ways to sell a gemstone that's freaking looks
they're
cool.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean,
and you're not going to lose
malachite.
I mean, the gemstones are not going to come out. Look at them; they're fast. They're not coming out. Period.
No.
So
I think he probably screws on and then like a lid to keep it contained.
Screws on.
Well, because you can swap them out.
I think something about a magnet.
Like a watch, you got to pop them off. Come on, man.
Okay, it has a magnetic charger.
Okay.
And has strong magnet built in, and owners can use it to replace the watch face. So I think it's just a magnet.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just saying, if it was just a piece of jewelry,
that is risky.
I mean, if it was just a piece of jewelry and you had like a gemstone that freaking thick in it, and it looked like a watch just because it looked good, I think that would be better than a Fitbit. Okay, whoopie-doo. But $500, no, come on, man, sell the gemstone with a watch band.
Okay.
I get those things down to $250 today.
All right.
Yeah. But are they polished in a nice circle?
Well, yeah, they're built everything just like you've seen it. And you know what would be even better is if the front popped open and you could actually put stuff in it, like a little note to your,
like a locket.
If you want to lock it,
in your pocket, but
it sounds like you need to go to the gemstone show in Tucson that's coming up, I think.
It's February.
And go live for the show.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to a rock show because it's a rock sale.
Hi.
It's not a rock show.
Kathleen, continue, please.
All right, the last bit I have is it's actually fun facts.
Yay.
Okay, so what is the rarest mineral on Earth?
That one right there.
It's this
Amber.
guy right here.
Amber.
Nope, that's not what it's called.
Amber or citrine?
No, this is called I'm gonna really butcher this one. Maybe not. I don't know. A kayawuthite.
There you go. Can you say that
again?
Kayawuthite.
Well, there's only one of them.
Oh.
This is it.
Come from a freaking.
It was officially recognized in 2015 as officially the rarest mineral on Earth. Only one, like I said, only one crystal found, and it was found in the Mogok region of Myanmar. It's a Caltex mineral. Oh, Caltex mineral database describes it as 1.61 carats. It's an orange gemstone, obviously, but it doesn't really tell you like the composition of it.
Did it come from Earth?
Well, it came from Myanmar.
Okay,
but there's only one that they found, and this is it.
What's in Myanmar?
Only recently, 2015, where they named it as the rarest. Which only recently, what was the rarest, which is now the second rarest, is also from Myanmar, and it's called the painite. The painite.
All right, good job.
Painite.
That's pretty.
Right on top, man. Good job.
So this one is a red hexagonal crystal. Some of them may be pink, but it's this one is got the chemical structure that is what makes it different. It makes it an enigma. So in 1952, the English gem collector Arthur Payne, he's also a dealer, acquired 2 crimson crystals in Myanmar. They ended up calling it painite, because his last name was Payne. And basically, and a lot of people think they're rubies because they kind of look like it, if you're digging. But if you look at the chemical structure, they are not rubies, but they are sometimes unearthed with rubies and other gemstones. Mm-hmm. So that could explain why people mistook them, including Payne himself, who donated them to the British Museum in 1954 for further study, thinking they were rubies. Another one of these samples surfaced in Myanmar in 1979, and until 2001, those 3 crystals were the only known specimens of this gemstone in the whole world. It's considered a luxury jewelry, obviously, because it's so high, hard to come by. But it's valued as high as $60,000 a carat.
Wow.
Yeah, wow, yeah.
Hey, you want to know something? You know what's something funny? I'm going to give a Why Gold here a shout out, because just before you guys went into this story, he was like, Burma. I'm like, what? All of a sudden it came up right there, Burma.
Formerly known as Burma.
Yeah, it used to be known as Burma. Now it's Myanmar.
Yeah, you just gotta watch out for all the landmines and stuff everywhere.
Oh, they got some
so you're saying there's farming hazards?
It's like right next to Thailand, and they've got some really good gemstones there. But anyway, more crystals like this have started to appear in 2005, and obviously all of them are showing up in Myanmar's Wet Lu and Theron Tong regions.
Got it.
Yeah.
So why Myanmar, right?
Yeah.
I'm wondering. So you're gonna get a little science.
Oh, a little map reading.
Can you read this map?
Yeah.
Okay. It's kind of cool. So
whatever.
The ancient supercontinent called Gondwana, when it began to split about 180 million years ago, India moved north and collided with what is now South Asia. So all the pressure and heat from the collision formed all of these, this treasure trove of rocks. Of course, many of them gemstones. But it is theorized that the boron in painite and other borite minerals came from the shallow seas around the newly formed landmass. So that's why Myanmar has so many cool minerals. Myanmar is also famous for other gemstones and specimens, and also tiny prehistoric creatures trapped in amber.
Oh, Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
This is the Jurassic Park of gemstones
with landmines.
just makes the search even better.
I think it's kind of cool.
What was all the red, that stuff that was in the red, Chad? What is all, or Kathleen?
I assume what, mineral
deposits?
Probably. Like the concentration.
If you believe everything was just like that, okay.
Well, I'm saying the one there in the red right by her shoulder kind of looks like
this one.
No, right. Go that way. It's not right behind your head.
Move. There you go. Look, you guys, you're totally go the other way. You're missing what he's seeing right there.
Here?
No,
that
the one that looks like
phallus,
the big part over there.
Oh, the one in the middle.
Yeah.
Dennis Dayton would see that.
This guy.
No.
Okay, you're totally missed it. Continue on.
I could never be a news person.
Yeah.
Trust me, when you see it, you're going to be going, what the heck, Dennis Dayton?
Anyway, that's where like India, this is Myanmar, right? Or that's Madagascar, it looks like. Right?
Wasn't that where the movie was made?
Yeah.
And then, I don't know where Myanmar is from here. Where is it? Did we cut it off? I think we cut it off. We cut it off further north. Sorry, it's the picture. It got cut off.
It happens. No worries.
We'll move it down so you can see where Myanmar is. But
no, it didn't get cut. It got cut off a little, but it.
Oh, that's where it is. See the little tail in India? That's where it is. Like this part right here.
Yeah.
That was a super mountain.
Sure, it was.
See that? Yeah. Not just a mountain.
Looks like a shot off.
But it all broke apart.
Super mountain. Interesting.
Well, it collided and then broke apart. I don't know.
That's how it happens every time.
Yep.
Gemstones.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Cool.
Well, that's all my stories tonight.
Well, thank you, Kathleen. All right, we just got Jaron in here. He's got to do his spinny wheel for. Tell us, Jaron, what you're doing.
Well, I messed up, and Jeff GoPro Unlimited added a prize, a $20 prize, and I forgot to add it to the scratch off before everything got sent off and mailed off. So I figured the only fair way to do it was to take all the non-winners, put their names on a wheel, and give them another chance.
Okay. Yeah. I made it to where you could share, Jaron, so you're good.
Okay.
And
I got the list ready. So
I'm on that list.
Hey, man.
Yes, you
are.
are.
That Swiftwater Winds footage.
I can't spotlight you. No, I don't know.
Because I wasn't sharing screen or anything, so that's why.
Yeah. Okay.
If they don't have a camera on, they can't spotlight.
Oh, okay. Well, how are you gonna do it? Oh, there you are.
Just like that, share screen.
Like that, baby.
There it goes.
Okay, we'll do a three shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and let's go.
Batter.
Oh, Chad. Oh, do it again. Do it again. No.
I think it was rigged.
Rigged.
Hey, congratulations.
No, look, your name's on there. If you didn't win, you can see your name.
Good job, Ray.
I see my name.
See, they're losers' names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sad.
That is.
Yeah, if you didn't win again, sorry. I tried to keep it fair.
That's right.
Now we're really losers.
I tell you what, if you didn't win, just go buy yourself something.
That's right. Go buy yourself something pretty.
Treat yourself.
Not everybody could be winners because then there wouldn't be no
Right.
losers.
That's right. That's right. But if you ain't first, you're last.
Ricky Bobby.
Trademark Ricky Bobby.
I don't know. I think we need to go do a gemstone outing in Miramar, though.
I was thinking the same thing, Chad.
That'd be fun, actually.
It'd be dangerous, but fun.
You just got to watch that Rambo movie. You'll know what to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Live for something, or wait, live for nothing or die for something, right?
Oh, that's the motto. Yeah.
That's the motto of that movie.
You guys seen the map, Dennis? We all seen the map. There's only one thing shooting out at you. I'm just telling you. That's where you should go to find it.
Super Mountain.
I'm just telling you.
Anything's called Super Mountain. I mean, come on.
Hey, anything close by the ocean, you can find pearls too. I'm just telling you.
Hey, I'm just going.
I saw another article about pearls too. Maybe I'll bring that next time.
Well, all of Southeast Asia, there's tons of pearls.
Yeah.
And gemstones in several countries. Beautiful ones.
Sure. Pearl Central. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also
Yes.
think they got
Them Asians.
emerald.
Asians.
Well, it's off.
They got some good spots.
They do. They got the gems.
They're just full of gems.
Yeah.
And landmines.
Landmines. Yeah.
I found an emerald for Christmas
Ed, where at?
on my ring finger.
It was in a
Him
box.
goes where at? I'm like, really?
Find it.
I don't think Shad mined it though.
Come from Jared.
I might mind it.
It's really pretty.
Shit. Yeah.
Tim's like, where?
I'm sure some little kid did in some part of the world.
Isn't it from the shipwreck? Is it one's from the shipwreck?
I stepping over landmines to mine that thing.
Yeah.
Hey, got him a half cheeseburger. Got him a half cheeseburger and 4 fries. Leave him alone.
Just saying. All right, let's go ahead and wrap it up. It's 10 o'clock on Wednesday. So let's just call it a night. Okay?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right. We want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Don't forget to join us Sunday. Brian Wilder from Bering Sea Gold
I was gonna say
will be hanging out with us on the show. So stop by.
LBW.
If you got some questions for Brian, you can give him a call and ask him and get the whole dirt. All right. So we're out of here until Sunday. We'll
Figures.
see ya.
Good night, gold diggers.
Good night.
In tonight. And be sure to join us every Wednesday night right here on Prospectors Radio for our West Coast Wednesday show at 9 Eastern Standard Time. Thanks again for listening.
Landmine.